So this is the head, well, near the head of the River Thames. We're going to walk it in a minute, see if we can get there. Depends on the lay of the land. Whether it's dry enough to reach the head is here, so I don't see why it isn't further up. But we're at the head of the River Thames at the moment, a couple of miles away, so it's going to take a little while to get there. But we'll take some shots on the way. Well, we're in the bed of the River Thames. Would you believe there's a bridge there? We're up near Keble, when you're at the head of the River Thames. The river usually flows under the bridge towards me. London's behind me. The head of the Thames is under the bridge and a couple of miles in the other direction. We're going to go that way in a minute or 7. So, yeah, hopefully there'll be some views this afternoon of the river. So I set some views of the river. I think I mean the river bed, because I think it's going to be dry all the way up. I've seen this with water in it, so see how wide it is. You can see what the dry summer is. Dry summer of 2025. It's September the 30th, so it's quite a warm, nice day actually. But we'll go exploring a bit. So I'm at the other side of the bridge, the car, on top. That's where the Thames flows underneath, comes out. From the other pictures and video that you're watching. So on the other side now, it's the A429 at the top there. Kemble Airport to my right. Cirencester to my left. So just going down the bed of the river, a little way. I'll be walking alongside it in a minute or not, but this is the Thames River bed. It goes up through there. Go back the other direction. Gonna go out there and walk alongside, I think, for a while. So, more of the river. Or lack of river. London's that direction, about 110 miles I think, or something or other like that. Just guessing. An estimate. Let's just swing a little bit this way. Looking down into the bed now of the river. Come up the other side. Gonna walk along this way for a bit. Hopefully we can get out the other side. We'll let you know we're in the riverbed. I would expect if it was at the summer of 2025, this would be underwater. So I'm fortunate to be able to walk this bit, I think. Looks like that tree there to my right would have been underwater part of the time. River swings this way, so we'll follow the bed. Lovely day for it as well. Just keep following it round. You can see the berries on the trees as well. Well, not trees, plants. Just trees. Coming around this interesting spot. There's usually a pond or sort of water line here. There isn't. So we can get underneath. Managed to get through. See where the water comes through the wall. So it usually lies here. It isn't today. So I'm in from the other side of the wall now. Still in the riverbed. Just wander back up there, walk a bit further along. So you can see the river's got a lot smaller. The bank, the bed isn't so deep. Quite easily to walk along there. But we'll keep heading in a straight line because we've got to make ground. So there you go. More of the River Thames. The river's up there, just below those trees, I believe. But we're going to have a hunt, if I've got my bearings right. So the river gathers all in here. It's marshland, and you can see it flows down from those hills and those trees in front of me. I think we've got to go beyond those trees. I said that might be it, but I think it's further. So we're going up a bit further yet. We'll see if we can find the source. There's a marker stone, so we should be able to see it. I think that's the source stone down there. We'll get a bit closer in a minute, see it a bit more clearly. So I'm doing my best to move in on the stone now. Let me give you a picture. Handheld. I think we'll get a little bit closer to the source before we film that again, but that's where the river runs, down there. Past these fallen trees. And on we go. However bad this is, I'm going to try to walk in. Might give up, you never know. But I'm just getting a little bit closer. That's the stone. That tells you where we're at the head of the River Thames. There it is. That's what we've been searching for this afternoon. Now I guess all I can say is we've got to get back. But there's a spring. Stones just in front of the headstone that marks the spot. I'll have a look at the signpost as well in a minute. So there we go. We're right at the head now. So where it all bubbles up. Comes out of there. Water everywhere. On the ground, that is. It's not a fountain or anything like that. It just lies across the ground and runs down the way I came. And then it gets to London. And I think it'll tell you on that signpost how far that is. There you go. Thames footpath. Public footpath. Woolwich, London, 185.2 miles, 298 kilometres. And source to see, we're at the source, 232 miles, 374 kilometres if you're working it in that order. So there you go. I was being followed by a family, but seemed to have disappeared. Maybe they saw it and decided to turn around. But we're here, and yeah, at the source of the Thames. See what the stone says in a minute, give you a view of that. So let's have some more read it. I don't know if they can read it. I think it says the conservators of the River Thames, 1857. This stone was placed here to mark the source of the River Thames. What I can also tell you, there's a lech laid. There used to be Father Thames, and I think he was placed here as well. I could be wrong, tell me if I am. But yeah, source of the River Thames, and the original statue is at St John's Lock, I believe. But here you go. And on top, tells you it's autumn. Conkers! So now all I got to do is head back in that direction. See what we can find on the way back. But yeah, so we found the source of the river. So what have you got down there? You got Cricklade, which is the first town on the river. You've then got Lechley, that's a navigable point, or the lowest navigable point for cruisers on the river. First lock's after that, St John's Lock, Redcott Lock further on, Buskett Lock between the two, and then it's on to Oxford, Reading, and London eventually. I don't know how many locks are on the Thames. See if I can find out, but many. And people have walked the length of the river. I'm not doing that. I don't intend to do that, but made it to the source this afternoon, 30th September 2025. Beautiful day. Glad I came.